Everyone is so preoccupied with affirmations, what method to do, why my manifestation is not here, what method is the best, how many affirmations should I do a day, should I robotically affirm or not, and nobody is actually understanding that there is only one key to manifest, which is to shift your states of consciousness. And in today's video, I'm gonna lead you there. I'm not going to make you figure it out what it means to shift in the right state of consciousness. Today, I'm going to give you the key. Today, we are going to finally understand why we are in control of our reality, up to what extent and where exactly lies our power. If you're interested, just keep on watching. Hello everybody, my name is Naya, and on this channel I talk everything about manifestation, esotericism, and so much more. If you want extra weekly content, meaning more content about manifestation, challenges, a chat where I support you throughout your journey and you can meet like-minded people, pick a card readings, and more, you find them on my Patreon. The link is down below. And for all my coaching, manifestation report strategy, my courses, the link is down below as well. And for everything else that I offer, the link is down below, like my enchanted manifestation journal, for example. But besides that, let's go into the video now. So, seriously, I am very focused and goal-oriented on this channel right now, not to talk necessarily about methods or techniques, because I already made more than 500 videos about that, and not even the science or the logistic of manifestation in and of itself. You can watch my older videos. Definitely, I will make some updates throughout the years, but I am very, very passionate right now to make you shift in the right states of consciousness, because at the end of the day, that is what manifests. Affirmations do not manifest. Affirmations are nothing but thoughts, for example, or ways in which you can enter a determined state of consciousness. But there are so many other ways in which you can enter a state of consciousness. You can enter a state of consciousness by even trauma, by an event, by listening to a video, believe it or not. It doesn't have to be a long drawn process, even though repetition is essential, especially to overcome certain limiting beliefs or patterns that might have been there for years and years and years, and you have repeated from years and years and years. However, sometimes it doesn't take that much. Think about rituals that have been part of human beings for so long, since prehistoric times. This could be witchcraft rituals, this could be just rituals in general. Now they're called morning routines or routines. The fact that you're doing a routine every single morning, that is imprinting your subconscious mind. That is shifting your consciousness, not only through repetition, but because the routine that you have set up, the ritual that you have done, has an effect on your subconscious mind to believe that you already have what you want, because you're behaving differently and you're doing this consistently every single day. But besides that, let's talk about mental diet, and let's shift you completely. A lot of the times that I feel in the law of assumption community or manifestation in general, there is a lack of understanding of where the power belongs to. With power, I mean the power to make your desire come true. You already know, if you desire something, it's already done. It's yours. You desire it, I see it here, you desire it for a reason. But at the same time, you like to give power to so many things outside of yourself because you don't really understand where the power comes from. Yes, you do understand generally it comes from consciousness, but come on, that's such an ethereal subject that you cannot grasp it 100%. Otherwise, you wouldn't behave in the way that you do. You wouldn't comment the things that you comment. So you give power to so many things outside of yourself, like circumstances, your SP, or the money. Money is another thing you give power to, and I do understand it because it's a very triggering topic. Money gives you the possibility of freedom, first and foremost, independence, buying those material things that you want to experience, and there is nothing wrong with that. But you do give power to money. You give power to politics. You give power to society at large, and you give power, especially and first and foremost, you give power to your thoughts. Have you ever thought about that? How much power you give to these damn thoughts every single day? And you might be like, hold on a second, Nia, you're so contradictory. You said the thoughts are powerful, the words have power, and the repetition of thoughts make things happen. Now I shouldn't give power to my thoughts. Are you right? In the right state of mind? No. Thoughts do not manifest. I mean, they do, but what manifests is the state of consciousness, which is not the same as thoughts. A state is a mix between what you assume, what you believe to be true, what you identify yourself with, your self-concept, and a repetition of certain thoughts. It's like a state is like a place that you sit in and either you enjoy or you detest. Thoughts are what gets you to that place, right? But you give power to these thoughts a little bit too much. So it's like basically having a car that drives on its own and drives in many different languages. Some, like say, one is in English and you will totally understand and you're going towards the right direction, and all of a sudden it switches to Finnish and you don't understand anything and you're still following the damn car even if it's taking you completely in the wrong place. Those are thoughts. That's what you're doing when you're giving yourself power to those thoughts. And now that's the cool part, that I'm going to reveal who you really are. I know you heard it before, but this time, hear it. For real. Listen to it. For real. Soak it in. You that you're watching, you are not your thoughts. Your thoughts don't mean any damn thing. You do not have to follow everything that your mind is saying. No, it's not your intuition the majority of the time. It's just your mind playing tricks with you. You do not have to believe or accept everything that you're thinking. I know. Shocking. But most of you do. Most of you do, and we all do actually. So there's no judgment whatsoever. But you all do. We all look at these thoughts and be like, oh, I'm thinking this. That must mean something. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. In the moment that you pay attention to it and you make it real, then it does mean something. And this is such a game. It's a game of life and how to play it, because you think solidly about something, then it happens in your reality, so it must be real. So I was right. No, you were just manifesting. You weren't right. That wasn't necessarily your intuition. Now, intuition is something that does exist. Your higher self does communicate with you. But there is a difference between the voice of your ego that's constantly blabbering thoughts, no offense, and your intuition. Your intuition speaks not all the time, speaks very quietly and once. Your ego or the mind trying to trick you is a bam, 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 constant thoughts. Some people have it more than others. Some people are overthinker than others. If you are an overthinker, affirmations are the right way for you. But it's here. Like when I had my DMT experience and ayahuasca, you can watch my video if you want to know more. I'm not promoting you having a shamanic trip if you don't want to. Be responsible, of course. But when I had it, I remember, because basically when you have a DMT experience, you get out of body. And then there is a point where you come back into the body. And I remember talking to my husband, and it's all recorded in the video. I shoot the video the day after, so it's pretty fresh. And I remember coming back to my body and saying to my husband, oh my God, I'm struggling hearing their voices, meaning the voices of the entities. I know it sounds like a schizophrenic case. No, but that's how it is. You hear entities. And I was like, I cannot hear them anymore. I'm not connected. I told him, I'm not even connected. I said, it's hard to hear them because it's heavy here. And I keep pointing on this part of my brain. I don't know why. And I said, it's very heavy here. This is what prevents me to hear this more. And that's where I was like holding my head. And then everything started to become more and more dense. Like this reality is so material, like you can touch this, because the consciousness over here is so dense, and this density doesn't makes you grounded and makes you have this beautiful experience of material things, which we enjoy and we love, but the density doesn't allow you to see the bigger picture and to hear the voice of your intuition, which is more inside over here somewhere. I started don't make any sense. I apologize for that. So that's how I felt. And so in that moment, I realized that you do not have to believe every single thoughts that you're having. You don't. And that's where your power is. So who is really in control? You are God, the God within you. Yeah, but what does that mean exactly? You, the observer of thoughts, is in control. So let's do this game, because otherwise you won't understand, and I do want you to understand. Some of you already did, but let's say that you didn't. So close your eyes, okay? Simple as that. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. You know, let's remove a little bit of the stress. Yes, we're watching a video. Yes, this is silly and ridiculous. Let's just get it out of the way. You're just watching a video. This is all fine. Then stay silent for a couple of seconds. And do not pick your thoughts. Don't do it. Just allow them. You see them. You're thinking, this is so silly. She's right. She's not right. Whatever you're thinking, see it, let it go. Don't pick it up. Comes, let it go. And open your eyes. Now you've been the observer. That's why people say the meditation is so powerful, because it just makes you realize this, but you don't need hours and hours of meditation to realize this. You can pick the right thoughts. That is how you successfully have a good mental diet. Yes, you can set a routine, a protocol. I do that. Yes, you can affirm, especially if you're an overthinker, robotic affirm. This all works, but why it works? Because at the core, what is important is not just the act of repeating even mindlessly the thought, but it's the understanding, or at least at some point you will understand that you are not your thoughts. You do not have to listen to every thought. You can pick and choose the one that you like. And because you have this ability, because the real power, the real God, is the fact that you are the observer. The person that is observing the thoughts, that's the one that's got the power. Not the one that is experiencing reality consciously. It's the one that observes the thoughts. And so as an observer, when you pick the thoughts that you want, you pay attention to them. And the repeated attention to the thoughts that you want to pay attention to creates a state. And once you are in that state, you'll see it in reality. You understand? That is the mind shift. So you're not repeating the affirmation because you're making the manifestation happen. You're not repeating the affirmation because that's the method that everybody on YouTube says is the best. You're repeating the affirmation because you're learning that your true power relies in the fact that you are the observer. You are not your thoughts. And by being the observer, you will have the freedom to choose your thoughts accordingly. And by picking only the thoughts that really serves you, you get into the state. You understand? Thank me later. That's it. Seriously, it's just about that. Because I see too many people oftentimes going too much, they run too much with their thoughts. I thought this and I thought that, but what if I had a negative thoughts? Will that prevent my manifestation? Oh my God, I'm freaking out. No, it won't prevent your manifestation if you don't pay attention to it. Okay, fine. You had a negative thought. You had a bad day. So what? You can see that negative thought like, I'm ugly, and be like, well, whatever. I'm not paying attention. I'm not picking up that thought. Not picking it up. It's like being in a garden and having nasty, let's say poisonous mushrooms, and then delicious one that you can put on your pizza or on your sandwich. And you decide to pick the poisonous one. The field is the field. It's got everything. It's got poisonous one, it's got psychedelic ones, and it's got the juicy ones. It's up to you as the gardener of your own field to pick the ones that you want. It's as simple as that. So when you're commenting, but I thought this, but I thought that, what if it's this, what if it's that, what should I, like, is it good that I thought this thing? But who is in control, guys? Your thoughts are in control of you, or you're in control of your thoughts. That's all. The manifestation, it's this. It's nothing but awareness of what you're thinking and picking up the right thoughts, like you're picking up the right mushrooms, right? I feel that's why my band was called Psychedelic Witchcraft. I talk a lot about psychedelic stuff, but it's like I did it 3 times in my life only. But seriously, so fun. Anyway, that's it. That's it. So you had a bad thought. So what? Let it go. It's not that important. The only thoughts that are important are the ones that support the reality that you want. You do not have to believe that you're ugly. But I thought I'm ugly. I feel in this way. See, you feel in this way because your thoughts are creating a chemistry in your body that make you feel in that way, and your feelings are affecting the chemistry of your mind that is making you think certain thoughts. It's all joined together. So it has to stop. So if you feel ugly, for example, you gotta step from your character, from that ego of yours, which we all have, and say, how do I change this feeling? By thinking different thoughts. Because there's no other way around it. So I have to stop paying attention to this thought. But how can I? You can. Because you can pick up thoughts every single day. You are the observer. You are not your thoughts. And that's when you become powerful. That's when you truly consciously manifest. You're always manifesting, but now you're doing it consciously. Now you're standing up for yourself. Now you're not being a puppet of society pendulums and your ego. And that's when you actually get the key. I want it, I got it. Yes, you deserve what you desire. Yes, you can have it. There's no shadow of a doubt about that. But it's all about the thoughts that you pick along the way. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video resonated with you all and will help you out making the right shift in consciousness. Let me know if you like the direction of this channel. Subscribe, like, and share. And I'll see you very soon with another video. I love you all. Bye.